Pretty traumatic to me. I'm gonna have to go to therapy after that. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Tatiana Noel and I'm back with another video. As you can see by the title of this video, we're doing a full face of Fenty. We're gonna go from one look to another look, what I'd like to call day and night, but it just suits the theme from a little less makeup to a lot more makeup, so we're gonna call it day and night. If you guys want to see how I go from this to this, then make sure you keep watching. But before you get into that, make sure you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what was your favorite part of this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I post my next video, because you know I don't post on a regular scheduled program and you guys don't want to miss my videos because I post that heat. So turn on your post notifications. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right y'all, so I'm excited to get into this video, but before we get into it, I'm going to make a disclaimer because I don't want to hear it. I don't want anybody to say that I'm faking or anything. I don't have any Fenty. I don't have like the fly liner, any of them, nor do I have the Fenty brow pencil. So I'm going to use Huda eyeliner and then my all-time favorite Benefit brow pencil. But everything else is going to be Fenty. So let's just put that out there. But I used to start with my brows, but not anymore. The first thing I'm going to take is the Fenty Beauty Soft, or what is this one? The Soft Matte Primer. And I'm just gonna put that on my face. And I actually love this primer. It's actually really good. So now I'm gonna take Honey Loose Setting Powder, some Morphe MB9 brush, and I just take it, pick it up in the cap, tap it really light. And this new little technique that I do, honestly I probably don't even really need to do it the way I do, but I don't know, I just kind of like minimizes texture. So anyways, you want to wait till your primer is dry. And even if you don't do this, if you're putting anything on top, you wait till your primer is dry, because otherwise it's gonna like mix in with the formula and it's just not gonna stick, it's not gonna work. So just tapping this in to lock it in. And then especially if you wanna wear this all day, and especially since I'm going for a day to night look, this is a trick to do to have your makeup kind of stay in place. And I'm not gonna do too much eyeshadow because I don't have any Fenty eyeshadow either, and this is a day look. We're gonna go tonight and you guys will see how I do that. You guys will see how I use the products that I have, not having eyeshadow, and make this work. Okay, don't come for me, just wait it out. I'm gonna use my Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and I'm using the shade 385, and I like to just put it on the back of my hand. I don't like to put it directly on my face because it's kind of like portion control. Take my wet beauty blender and go to work. Look at how smooth of a finish that is. And I just like to over tap just to make sure everything is set in. And that is that foundation, honey. Laid Flawless. I love this foundation. And I have oily skin, but I still use this foundation because you know why? Because I like to have that natural look. I don't want to look too matte because it's just automatic that you have makeup on when you look too matte. Next, we're going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Concealer. And I'm shade 370. And for this, again, you know the motto. Put it on the back of the hand, control the application a whole lot more. Once you put it on your face, you're kind of like stuck with that portion. So I just appreciate this method a whole lot more. And because this is a day look, I'm gonna just keep really directly underneath my eye. I'm not gonna go too dramatic with this yet. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the tip and I'm gonna turn to the side so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now take a sip of coffee, sis, because you deserve it. Now, I'm going to take my matchstick in the shade Truffle. I'm going to draw it at an angle just like that, right on top of my hollows, coming down. You want to ignore the initial shadow of your nose, and you want to go inward, so you want to go like straight. I like to pinch my beauty blender just a little bit. Now with the nose, you want to use like the tip part and kind of blend at an angle, because you do want it to cast a shadow on the side, but you don't want it to go all the way down. So before we go any further, I'm going to set my under eyes because they are already starting to crease. Take that same MB9 brush from Morphe, pick that powder up again, tap, 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 and lightly press. And I'm going to go up the sides of my nose too to kind of define the shrinkage. Now I'm going to take this brush that I got from BoxyCharm. I really love this brush. And then I'm going to take Caramel Cutie bronzer from Fenty. I'll have to use that because damn, that's big. That's what she said. Hold on, y'all, my brush is a little wet. And with this brush, I just stamp it in place. I don't worry about blending too much. You'll see why. Just get it there. And I like to line the bottom of my face, but then come up versus connecting all the way to the lip. So now, folks, the moment you've been waiting for. I'm gonna take this bronzer brush and I just buff everything out. And this is why I don't like to do my brows till last too, because I can just have free range to kind of buff and not worry about messing up my brow hairs and all that good stuff. Bling for your life, honey. Honey, child. Now I wanna do a little something to my eyes. I don't wanna go crazy. I don't want to go crazy and nothing. So because I don't have any Fenty eyeshadows, I'm going to improvise. I'm going to take that Caramel Cutie bronzer that I used and focus on the corner. And then you kind of want to flick it upwards. I'm going to swatch these two colors. So this is Cinnamon. And this is Rum. I feel like they're gonna look really similar. All right, so that's Cinnamon, that's Rum. I think I'm feeling Rum. So I'm gonna take my MB19 brush from Morphe, just picking it up on the brush like that. Yeah, y'all know who that is. Just gonna lightly press on the lid. Then I'm gonna take the warmth of my finger. And I might go back in with a little bit of cutie pie. And then I'm gonna take a big old brush and pick up some of that honey and just blend the top of it like that. Really cute and simple. This is really good for daytime. You can tell the difference. Just give some definition to my eye. And that's what we want. So now I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty matte black eyeliner. I want to draw my shape, bring my eye up into like almost like a cat eye, almost. But I like to keep my eye open because it shows me where you can't see the liner if it's like open. We're gonna go in. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. I am working on a new business, so part of that new business is lashes, so we're going to use those lashes today. They don't have a name. They shall soon, hopefully. But until then, I'm just going to use them and get into it. So if you've never seen me apply lashes before, I like to push down on my real lash with the falsie, secure one corner, and then work my way to the other corner down the lash, pressing against the band, making sure that it's flush with my lash line. Almost had a full-blown freaking heart attack. Shit. Alright, guys, so I went ahead and finished my other eye off camera. It took me about 20 years to do it. Doing eyeliner is pretty traumatic to me. I'm gonna have to go to therapy after that. Now I'm gonna take that other color, Cinnamon, and actually I'm just gonna use my finger because use what God gave you. And I'm actually using this as a blush kind of highlight. Really simple 2-in-1. I'm always giving y'all the finger, but for some reason it's just easier for me to use my middle finger. I take my contour color, Truffle, and use it as a liner. That's really pretty. And then I'm gonna take my glass slipper and pop that on top. It's so messy. I love it, but it's so messy. Boom. It's really pretty. I love how dewy my skin is. Look at that. I love how sharp my contour came out. I love how I look. This is the first look. And as you know, we're gonna go from one look to another look, what I'd like to call day and night, but it just suits the theme from a little less makeup to a lot more makeup. So we're gonna call it day and night. I'm back. We're gonna get into transforming this look into a little bit more of a nighttime look. So with that being said, all right, so nighttime, you're more okay with your face being matte or what have you. You're more okay with looking like you have makeup on. So I'm just gonna take that same Fenty powder, obviously, and press a good bit of it into the skin. So I'm just pressing everywhere. Just wanted to make sure that I lock this back in. And then also because this is honey, honey has a slight tint to it. So it's gonna like re-highlight my face in some areas. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit hot. So I'm probably fucking up a little bit more, but whatever. All right, so now we want to deepen that contour. Nighttime look, you just want it to look a little bit more chiseled and snatched. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Truffle first because it's a little deeper. And instead of rubbing, I'm gonna hopefully pat this into my skin. So before I set the Truffle, I'm gonna just take my blending brush, kind of diffuse the edges a little bit, but not too much because I want it to be a bold contour. Now I'm gonna take that Caramel Cutie and set it. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and some powder and cut the jawline. I'm gonna take my Airspun setting powder because it's a lighter shade, and I'm gonna put that to bake for a minute because it's just gonna brighten underneath my eye. Now we're gonna move on to intensifying the eye a little bit. The first thing I'm gonna do is go back into Caramel Cutie, and we're really gonna apply that color now. Now, on the other side of the Huda, there's like a little crayon pencil. So we're just gonna take that. Just kind of blend that out. I'm just gonna take that same brush and go back into Caramel Cutie. Boom, really cute. Trophy wife. And pack that onto the lid. I like to start with a brush so I can apply it in the inner corners and all that good stuff. And then pat it down with my finger because the heat from your body kind of blends out edges and all that good stuff. And then just to make it really real, we're gonna go back with that brush that had the Caramel Cutie on it, and we're not gonna pick up any product. It's gonna blend out. Alright, so yeah, now I'm just gonna go back into that liner and I'm just gonna redo the eyeliner that was already there. Alright y'all, so much has happened since our last seen y'all. My camera keeps cutting off. I don't really know what that's about. I'll just talk fast and hurry up and wrap this up. I wiped the powder off my face. I went ahead and put on the same lashes that I literally had on. I lined the bottom lash line with the Caramel Cutie and with the Caramel Cutie and just that black Huda pencil. Now I'm gonna take that blush that I used earlier. I'm gonna pat it on my cheek and then I'm gonna mattify it. I will mattify the part that meets my contour just to kind of blend it in a little bit so it's a little bit more seamless. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did for my lips earlier, and then I'm gonna come back with you guys with my look all done and complete, and then we're gonna close out this video. Okay, I'll be right back, you guys. So yeah, you guys, this is the final result. I went ahead and put on my clothes. This is the outfit that I'm wearing for part 2 of my little photo shoot. If you haven't watched the video, go ahead and watch that after you're done with this one. But this is part 2. This is how I turned that first look, the daytime look, to a nighttime look. Full face of Fenty Beauty, and just really cute, really simple. And yeah, let me show y'all the ring too. Kiss the ring, bitch. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure you guys comment down below what was your favorite part of this video. I know that it's kind of long. I know that, but thank you for watching it all the way through. And speaking of, since you got all the way to the end, give it a big thumbs up, because clearly you liked this video. You stuck it out with me. You didn't think I was crazy, boring, none of that stuff. So thank you. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications, because I'm going to tell you clearly, if you're not a subscriber, you don't know that I don't post my videos when I'm supposed to. So turn on your post notifications so you never miss when I post my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for sticking to it with me. And again, this is my full face of Fenty Beauty beat down for the gods, and I'm going to take these pictures. Thanks, guys. Peace. Hey, wait, before you go, did you guys know that I have a website? Yeah, probably not, because I'm pretty bad at mentioning it, but here it is right here on the screen, TatianaNoelArt.com, where I have my custom artwork, some of the looks that I've done that you guys didn't get to see on my YouTube channel, and some stuff that I'm coming at you guys with really, really soon. Make sure you follow all my social medias linked right here on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave off this channel, and watch another video while you're at it. Thanks. Peace.